I shouldn't have gone to the beach at night. A true beach horror story. Most people are afraid of the dark forest or empty roads at night, but no one ever warns you about beaches after sunset, because when the waves get louder and the shore gets emptier, you start to realize the ocean isn't the only thing watching you. This is the night I learned why locals never go to the beach after dark. I grew up believing beaches were peaceful. Soft sand, open skies, endless water. So when I moved to a small coastal town in Oregon, I never thought twice about walking along the shore at night. The locals warned me, sure, but they always said it vaguely. Things like, don't stay too late. The beach changes after dark. I thought they were just superstitious. I was wrong. It was early October, off-season. Tourists were gone. Hotels half empty. The town felt quieter than usual, like it was holding its breath. I had just gone through a rough breakup and needed space. The beach had always helped clear my head. That night, around 10:45 p.m., I parked my car near Driftwood Cove, a stretch of beach locals barely talked about. No streetlights, no boardwalk, just sand, cliffs, and the ocean. The moon was out, but thin, barely lighting anything. The moment I stepped onto the sand, something felt wrong. Not fear exactly, more like pressure. The waves were unusually loud, crashing harder than normal. And there was a smell in the air, rotting seaweed mixed with something metallic. As I walked, I noticed something strange. There were footprints in the sand, bare feet. They were fresh, and they were heading away from the water. Here's the thing most people don't realize about beaches at night. Footprints don't last long. The tide erases them. Wind smooths them out. Moist sand collapses. So for those prints to be that clear, someone had been there very recently. I looked around. No lights, no silhouettes, no voices, just me and the ocean. About 10 minutes into my walk, I saw someone. A figure standing near the rocks at the far end of the beach. Tall, thin, completely still. At first, I thought it was another night walker. But something was off. They weren't facing the ocean. They were facing me. I stopped walking. So did the figure. That's when I noticed something unsettling. They weren't blinking, just standing there, head slightly tilted like they were studying how I moved. I raised my hand halfway, a reflexive wave. They didn't respond. Instead, they took one slow step forward. This is where logic kicks in and fails. My brain tried to rationalize. Drunk tourist, local fisherman, someone messing around. But my body knew better. My chest tightened, my breathing shortened. My instinct screamed leave. So I turned around. Evacuate fast. Not running yet. That's when I heard it. Footsteps, bare feet, soft but deliberate, matching my pace. I stopped. The footsteps stopped. I turned around. The figure was closer now, close enough for me to see that their clothes were soaked and clinging. The moonlight hit their face. Their skin looked pale, almost gray. Their mouth was slightly open. But the worst part, their eyes reflected the moonlight like an animal's. They smiled and whispered something I couldn't hear over the waves. That's when I ran. Sand is the worst surface to run on. Your legs sink, your balance disappears. I could hear them behind me now, Closer, faster. Their breathing was wrong. Too calm, too steady. I tripped over driftwood and slammed into the sand. When I looked back, they were standing right there, just feet away. They crouched slowly like a predator and finally spoke. "You're not supposed to be here after the tide turns." Behind them, the ocean had changed. The waves weren't random anymore. They were pulling inward, like something beneath the surface was breathing, waiting. I screamed and scrambled up, sprinting blindly toward the parking lot. I didn't look back. I didn't stop. I reached my car, slammed the door, and peeled out, heart pounding so hard I thought I'd pass out. The next day, I asked a local bartender about Driftwood Cove. He went quiet, then said something that still haunts me. People don't disappear in the ocean. Something brings them back first. I don't go to the beach at night anymore, because the ocean doesn't just take. Sometimes it watches who's brave enough to come close. And sometimes it sends something to make sure you never come back.